It's not your fault. That negative voice in your head that's always being nasty with you, that voice that tells you you're not good enough, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're incompetent, you'll never be good enough, nobody likes you, that voice is not your fault. That is part of our brain's wiring. That is the default mechanism built into our brain. The negative aspect of that. Our brains are built to overpredict things as painful in life and to overlook good news in our lives. That kept us alive for thousands and thousands and thousands of years as human beings. The ability to overpredict things as painful. Today on 2-Minute Tips, I'm going to give you some tips on how to counteract that voice in your head. Now that we know it's not your fault, let's work on a couple of things that you can do to feel better and not be so tired, anxious, and depressed all the time. So, you have two choices now that you know that this is the default mechanism, the default wiring in your brain. And those two choices are, do you want to fight that voice off? Do you want to put energy into that? Or do you want to let it go and not put energy into it? Which one works for you? Sometimes we try to fight it, but what you're going to find is if you try to fight it, you need to put more energy into that activity, to that process mentally. So every time the voice says, you're not good enough, it's never going to get better, and you try to fight it off, yes, it will get better. Oh my gosh, and here's why. That takes time, that takes energy, that can wear you out. How about this? Let it go. Notice the negative thought, notice the negative process in your brain, notice the criticism, and don't engage it. Just like you wouldn't engage a heckler in real life, if you're an athlete, right? You would not engage a heckler. You would let the heckler scream, even though the heckler is being irrational, putting you down, making fun of you. You would not engage them. You let your life do the talking. The same thing applies here with that negative voice. If you don't engage it, you don't give it power. So you can notice it, you can hear the heckler, and you can let it go. That is the start of getting that power back. When you disengage, when you don't fight the negativity. Very important. We call this compassion. You let go, and then you just build up the good experiences in life. You sink into the fact that you are loved, you have people around you that support you, and tomorrow is a new day, and you will get through this. Those are the options you have. Which one will you choose? I'm Dr. Leif Smith. Thanks for joining me today on 2-Minute Tips.